What is up, guys? This is Nick here from Everything Tech, helping to master your technology, and welcome to how to put a tempered screen glass protector on an iPhone or a smartphone perfectly here. We're going to show you how in this tutorial based video. Now, if you guys don't know what tempered glass is, basically tempered glass is a very toughened glass that will literally crack instead of the glass that you have on your smartphone cracking if it does take a drop. Now, a lot of times we go out and buy these iPhones and we drop $600, $700, $800, $900. And if you're planning on keeping your device a long time, this is a very cost-effective investment that's really going to help you save that glass from cracking. And if that glass cracks, that's going to run you about $100, whereas these screen protectors are going to run you about $5 to $10. Now, these come from Magic Shields and Magic Guards. These are some, not very big companies. I found these on eBay somewhere, but if I can find the links, I will leave them down below if you're interested in these screen protectors here. But I'm not going to put this one on. I'm actually going to put the, this is a black cover here, but you can see what it says on here, 9H hardness. Basically, this is the same kind of glass that you're going to find in car windows. So yeah, pretty tough stuff here. Now, I already have one on here already, but I did a crap job because I was just rushing this one while I was waiting for my nice screen protector, and I'm going to show you how we can perfectly apply this here. So you can see I do have the jet black iPhone. This phone was near $1,000 here. This is the 128 gigabyte model, and I want to install this here on this device and show you how it works. So let me take it out of this case here. And I'll leave the link to this case down below in the description area if you guys were wondering, like, I like that clear case you got there. So the first thing I do is I get a microfiber cloth and I do this operation right here on the table so it doesn't get all scratched up. So I'll lay this out here on my table where I'm going to go ahead and install this screen protector. And usually these screen protectors come with a, how would you say, they come with like a little cloth here right inside of the box. So you're pretty much set to go on most screen protector companies will provide something similar to this, a microfiber towel here. So the first thing I do is I start cleaning down the entire iPhone, and I'll be right back in a second because I want to grab another piece for this video. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so I'm back. So like I say, I cleaned down the whole entire smartphone because since it's out, we're already going to be installing that screen protector. We're going to clean the entire device off here. This right here is specifically the jet black model here. So let me go ahead and clean this off. And let's go ahead and peel this old screen protector off. If you have like one that's already on there or you just left the sticker on from the packaging, just go ahead and peel that guy off there. And you can see this is the flat screen. It is revealed. So let me just clean this guy off here. And sometimes your screen is going to be a little bit sticky before you go ahead and install this. So that's why they're going to include wipes in the box. And it does pick up dust, and you don't want to get dust inside of the screen protector. So you can see right here, I do have a little bit of an outline from where that last screen protector was on the device. So let's just place that there. Let's go inside the box here. Now, most of these, these tempered glass screen protectors, if I open this up here, here is the screen protector I'm going to be replacing with this. This is a full black body to protect the entire front of the iPhone 7 Plus. I'm going to be installing that tempered glass. Most of them will be coming with wipes and pretty self-explanatory directions here, but they don't, they just tell you what to do. They don't really give you the full experience, which we're giving you here. Now, one thing I do want to mention before you do this, make sure your hands are totally clean. Go ahead and wash your hands before you do this and make sure they're totally dry as well. Also, make sure you have like a little credit card or a gift card or something like this. This will really help you out if they don't include a squeegee tool. I find these to be even better than the squeegee tools that they include in the boxes because these are more, they cover the entire phone. So it's really easy to just squeeze away the bubbles that you might get in the screen protector. Now, not all of these screen protectors are created equally, so just be aware of that. So this little wipe right here we're going to take and we're going to go ahead and wipe off the screen. Now this is just like a little alcohol wipe, so you just go ahead and we're going to wipe the screen off here on our iPhones first of all. And just take a close look at it to make sure that you have no dust on it. It's a little bit tricky to see on camera, but I'm going to try to keep it in frame as best as possible here. So that's the wet wipe right there. And now we're going to take number 2 and we're going to go ahead and dry this off, and then we're going to install that screen protector. Now what's critical here when you're going ahead and installing these screen protectors is you want to make sure that you have a steady hand. So don't do this when you're tired. Don't do this when you're like unfocused, when you're hungry, when you're just thinking about something else. Make sure that you're operating pretty focused when you're doing this process right here, because all it takes is a little bit of unfocus and you will get, stuff on the screen here. So let's go ahead and just keep doing that. And it should be just about clean there. So what's critical here is once that happens, you want to peel this off as fast as possible without getting bubbles on the screen, and try to line this up as quickly as possible so you don't attract dust on that screen there. So we're going to go ahead and install this as perfectly as possible here. Now I have to be pretty steady here because this is not easy to do behind camera, but I'm going to try to get this as perfectly as possible here. So just give me a second. Let me line this up, and should be just about there. So that's about perfect there on the iPhone 7 Plus. So you can see that the screen protector is now installed. And you might be a little bit off, so I think I'm slightly off there. Not really. This is pretty much perfect installation here for my iPhone 7 Plus, and you can see now it's covering the entire screen here. So yeah, guys, for those of you watching the channel consistently, you are gonna see, you know, this screen protector on my 7 Plus. This is just what's gonna be protecting the jet black model here. So you can go ahead and now take another wipe. Now, if you do it correctly, you're not gonna have hardly any bubbles on the screen here. As you can see, hardly nothing. So I do see a couple of creases here up in the right corner and up in the left corner. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this gift card and try to squeegee those out if possible. And you can see that that one in the right corner came loose, just about loose. So let's just give it a little more squeegee action right there. And it's just about done. And also these bubbles will disappear over time. So you can see that left one, I got that minimized too. So those bubbles will disappear within a day or two. So yeah, that's pretty much how to install the screen protector perfectly. It really does take an eye for detail and a steady hand, and just to make sure the phone is extremely clean here. But I hope this tutorial helped you out in discovering how to put a perfect installation of a screen protector on of a tempered glass. With these tips, you should get a pretty amazing job done here. Like I say, the most important thing is to keep the phone clean. You know, to make sure you install it pretty quickly as you take it off, and to make sure that, you know, your hands are clean and the device is extremely clean, and just be focused. Don't be all tired when you're doing this. That should help you out the most. Now let's install it back in its case. And anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video tutorial, please click the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel for more technology videos like this. This was Nick here, helping to master your technology. Be sure to be well. Have a great day wherever you are, and peace.